Like any good race, F1 starts quick and efficient. We're dropped into a washed-up driver's life just before a late-night stint at the 24 Hours of Daytona. From the get-go, you can tell there's a whole lot of love that's been woven in. Yet, like the racers, the film has to stay calm and cool to finish first, blocking out the noise. Brad plays our protagonist, Sonny Hayes, a 60-year-old Formula One driver who's brought back as a wildcard. Granted, you have to suspend your disbelief, but if you wanted reality, then you'd watch Drive to Survive. Despite being about racing, the film takes its time with Sonny. Instead of rushing into exposition, we get to know him gradually in arguments, heart-to-hearts, and press conferences sprinkled throughout. F1's opening is super. It shows us our main man's attitude, and even has a little cameo from Shea Wiggum. Sonny keeps his head down. Regardless of the outcome, he carries on and stays level-headed. Now, I know nothing about Formula One, but as a film, this works for me. It plays off what you know, and instead of deepening rules, it delves into the characters. First half's all about racing and the brutal joy of it. Second half centres on building on characters to care for as the level steps up. What I like is that there's a moral ambiguity to Sonny that makes him fascinating. It's like Top Gun Maverick, but as a one-off. We don't know Sonny before this, but we know the roles Brad Pitt's done before, and we know the type. F1 leans into this, heavily subverting our expectations, bad and good. In some ways, it has the edge over Top Gun, as it always remains grounded, literally. The characters all get chewed up and spit out. I couldn't care less about high fashion, hella expensive locations, or even the custom carbon fibre beasts on show. No, I'd rather see Brad Pitt get fired up arguing with Javier Bardem on the ins and outs of motorsport. Javier Bardem plays the team manager, keeping it fresh with a modern character you can get behind. His versatility is truly a sight for sore eyes. But back to the movie. Yes, there is real racing. Yes, it looks good. Yes, the characters are egotistical, but it comes together as it glosses over how great it is with a smirk. Damson Idris plays rookie driver JP with this kind of mentality. He's cocky, yet you get where he's coming from. Yeah, he's got a surreal life, but he obviously worked hard to get there. The film doesn't have to show us that for us to know. Now, certain film purists will say the audience only knows what they're shown, no more and no less. And they're right, but when you're involved with such a beloved genre, a recognisable IP, and a tried and true character mould, then you can afford to make some jumps. You can watch past films to see familiar tropes, and although I spotted a couple being pulled upon, its overall mix makes it original. The big issue with F1 is when it caves to these tropes. For one, Sonny felt pretty invincible, and perhaps the director could have visualised his endurance better than flashing a scar and slightly blurring the focus. Like many films before it, F1 also falls victim to the random, middle-of-the-movie montage. Like Baz Luhrmann's Elvis, it shoehorns in a Doja Cat song for no apparent reason, other than to attract a younger demographic and get that sweet, sweet synergy. Anyway, I digress. F1 was still an extremely solid film with the highest production values, but beyond that, fantastic performances. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Now go watch it in the cinema where it's big and loud. I've been Never Hold Back, and I'll see you down the road.